Is there an F5? What would that be like?
The finger of God.
None of you have ever seen an F5?
National Weather Service has issued a tornado warning for.
We've got something to talk about. Not exactly a slow news day in the weather community, if you get my drift. It's
been 84 years
since our last E-F5. Actually, it's been 12, but she's also will give her a pass. May 20th, 2013. I think we all know what happened that day. One of the most devastating days in Moore, Oklahoma history.
Emergency now in effect for Moore. Tornado emergency for Moore. You folks in Moore, you need to grab whatever it is you need to grab, and you need to go underground. Bottom line, grab your kids, grab your loved ones, grab your friends, or just get out of the way. Tornado emergency for Moore. Big half-mile wide plus tornado shrouded in debris on the northern side of the Newcastle Casino. Here.
Now that we've refreshed on Moore, it's been 12 years since the last E-F5 in the United States, and well, today that's changed, and the drought is over. Enderlin, North Dakota. From the National Weather Service in Grand Forks, North Dakota, Enderlin Tornado Number 1 upgraded to E-F5. The National Weather Service in Grand Forks conducted additional surveys and worked extensively with wind damage experts to further investigate the June 20th, 2025 Enderlin, North Dakota tornado. The estimated maximum wind speed of the Enderlin, North Dakota tornado is greater than 210 miles an hour and occurred during the time of the train derailment south of Enderlin, North Dakota. The analysis involved forensic damage wind speed estimates for tipping several fully loaded grain hopper cars and lofting of tanker cars, including one empty tanker car that was tossed about 475.7 feet or 145 meters. The maximum wind speed also correlates to the maximum strength on the WSR 88D storm relative velocity data from KMVX. Additional high-end damage indicators that have been reanalyzed and adjusted to include damage to the trees near the Maple River east of Enderlin and damage to the farmstead number 2 on Highway 46. Further analysis of the trees surrounding the Maple River show extensive tree damage throughout the entire river valley, with only stubs of large branches or large attached root ball displacements were noted, including one where the original location could not be determined. Wind damage expert analysis helped determine the damage at farmstead number 2 to be complete destruction, with the foundation considered to be swept clean and debris swept downwind and scattered. However, issues surrounding the lack of proper anchoring will limit the overall rating in this area. Trees around the farmstead were also debarked and saw root ball displacements. The National Weather Service at Grand Forks would like to thank Tim Marshall, Jim Ledoux, Dr. Connell Miller, Dr. Greg Kopp, Dr. David Sills, and the entire Northern Tornado Project as Western University's Canadian Severe Storms Laboratory team for their assistance. Tornado took place on the 20th of June. E-F5 with winds over 210 miles per hour, path length 12.10 miles, and a max width of 1.5 miles. And I want to make it very clear, usually a F5 tornado does not always correlate with a larger base. We've seen plenty of tornadoes over 2 miles wide that were not EF5 in rating. So a lot of people get those confused that, you know, the larger base can correlate to a higher wind speed. And that's not necessarily the case. And unfortunately, 3 deaths were occurred with the storm, which is, of course, very sad. And our hearts and prayers go out to those families involved. These next photos are from the National Weather Service themselves, courtesy of all these wonderful storm chasers and people out in the field doing damage surveys and reconnaissance. You can just see the overwhelming devastation that this whole entire train was tossed over, and you can see that one little train engine there at the end that was tossed over 400 yards from the original track. I mean, it takes very, very high winds to be able to do that, and obviously the wind speeds were over 210 miles per hour per National Weather Service. I mean, incredible damage here. The reason why this is such a shocking development is because not only is it 12 years a long time since the last E-F5 in the United States, but there has been much criticism and critique among the storm chasing and weather community that the National Weather Service has been either too afraid or is just, for some reason, avoiding the whole E-F5 rating all in total. I mean, we've seen plenty of E-F4s since then, and they've just been wanting to just not throw that tag out there. And there has been probably over a dozen tornadoes since more that could have qualified for E-F5. I mean, El Reno has something to say. Wait. Hold on 1 second. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Yes. Well, I'll be a monkey's uncle. We can share that? I have permission to use the video? Okay. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Well, folks, you've come to the right place. See, now that was a phone call from the National Weather Service, and I have exclusive video that I could share with you guys from the tornado damage survey from El Reno.
You are on this council, but we do not grant you the rank of
F5.
What?
How can you do this? This is outrageous. It's unfair. How can you be on the council and not be
F5.
Take a seat, young.
El Reno.
Thank you all for watching today's production of Project Vortex. I appreciate all the new subscribers, new followers. If you are brand new here, like, subscribe, and stay tuned for all things weather. And before you go,
Bouncer! We don't have a visual. Repeat, we do not have a visual. Help us out here.
Where is it?
Yeah, got it, Billy. It's the best motion they've ever seen. It's like the face of this fatty's over half a mile wide.